Welcome to Hospitality Property School. You are listening to Hospitality Property School with your host, Gerry MacPherson. Welcome to another edition of Hospitality Property School. I am your host, Gerry MacPherson, and today we are going to talk about effective communication. Communication is something we do automatically, like breathing. We've been talking since we were small, talk to our partners, kids, friends without giving it a thought. It might seem easy, but communicating effectively actually takes quite a bit of work. Choosing the right words, listening with our minds instead of our ears, and getting our message across are skills that we all need to work on. When at home or with friends, not finding the right words or miscommunication can lead to problems or even arguments. At work, this result could be much worse. Unenthusiastic employees, poor productivity, even legal issues can result from bad communication skills. This does not have to be a problem at your property if you incorporate a few changes in your communication practices. Let's look at an email, for example. Have you ever sent off an email with the best intentions only to have it misunderstood at the other end? When speaking to someone face-to-face, do you realize the conversation is more than words itself? It's the tone of your voice, facial expressions, and body language. Take gestures and smiles out of the communication, and recipients can easily get the wrong idea, especially when the sender isn't a coherent writer. Handle conflicts with tact. When you have more than two people working 8 hours a day, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, you're eventually going to have some issues. Now, minor issues will quite often take care of themselves, but those that blow into major issues can be very disruptive and stressful. Any situation like this, you have to nip in the bud immediately, and it's a good start to let all your employees know from day one that your door is always open. You have to create a safe environment in which employees feel comfortable to be honest and openly voice their frustrations. This is very important. When responding to conflicts, you have to be neutral and keep an open mind. Respect cultural variances. Our world is getting smaller, and more hospitality properties are hiring foreign employees, as well as receiving guests from every corner of our planet. For this reason, property owners need to be more culturally sensitive and aware of the little differences in the way people of different nationalities interpret words and gestures. It is so important to create an environment that is understanding of and sensitive to the needs of employees and customers, no matter what the culture or religion. I once had a property owner tell me that if his employees or guests did not like or could not deal with his beliefs, that was their problem. Needless to say, he did not have many employees or returning guests. When offering feedback, be as clear as possible. If you're giving praise, give specific examples. Most employees enjoy hearing details of when they are doing something right. And if there's a problem, don't just say, "You're not finishing your tasks on time." Offer a solution. You could say something like, "There seems to be a problem with your workload. What can I do to help?" Talking down or being demeaning to a person is never the solution. When to hold meetings. If you're running a busy property, something you can consider is maybe a short note to your employees every morning. You could state how many guests are arriving, if there will be any VIPs on site, any events taking place, menu specials, any product specials, anything you would like your staff to know. If you want to keep good, open communication with your employees, make them feel like owners. If you have utilized the proper hiring process and have incorporated step-by-step ongoing training, then it should be obvious to your employees that you have a vested interest in them, and at this point, your employees should have a vested interest in your property. So don't stop there. If you have major decisions that have to be made about your property that will affect your employees, let them have a say before the decision is made. For example, major renovations, group insurance, policy changes for the operation manual. Make sure you educate them on all aspects of the decision, but let them have a vote. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, this is my business. But think about it. If your employees see that you value their opinions, they will feel like they have more vested in your business and reward you with incredible loyalty. Be open with them on how the business is going. If the bookings are great and the revenue is up, tell them. If things are slow, tell them that as well. You might be feeling like you're giving up control when in actual fact, it has been proven many times, employees that feel they have a vested interest will work harder for your success. It's all about open communication. Okay, you have excellent employees. They understand your business goals and objectives. They are well trained, following all the step-by-step procedures from your operation manual, and you all enjoy open and clear communication. Is that all? Here are some examples of other things you can try. Encourage your employees to take a few minutes every day to get out and walk around. It has been proven just a few minutes a day can energize the body and boost creativity. Laugh. Yes, professionalism is very important, but that does not mean you can't smile or joke. A smile or a laugh can be contagious, and when your happy endorphins are released, they can act as a natural pain and stress reliever. Compliment your coworkers every day. You'll actually feel just as good giving a compliment as you do receiving it. Be appreciative. If somebody is willing to do the extra step, let them know how meaningful that is, which will make any workday better. If you're lucky enough to find something you're good at and love doing, you're less likely to think of it as just work. To find out more about communication techniques, check out our training tutorials at KeystoneHospitalityDevelopment.com. We would like to hear about your communication techniques. If you would like to share or have any questions or feedback, you can leave them in the comments section of the show notes at KeystoneHospitalityDevelopment.com/KHDC012. That's KeystoneHospitalityDevelopment.com, episode 12. Well, that's it for this session of Hospitality Property School. We really appreciate your comments, so if you have any topic ideas, feel free to reach out to us on Facebook at facebook.com/KeystoneHDC, on Twitter at twitter.com/KeystoneHDC, or by email at info@KeystoneHospitalityDevelopment.com. So, as always, let's work together to put heads in your beds. Until next time, have a fun day. This session of Hospitality Property School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe so as not to miss any hospitality property tactics and strategies that will help you find the success you have always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best content possible. We will see you next time, right here in Hospitality Property School.